Let me walk through for you the 10 ways to stand out as a salesperson. As I go through these 10, they're not in a rank order. Each one is just as important as the other. But if you want to stand out, if you want to be seen as the salesperson companies want to deal with, these are the 10 traits, these are the 10 things that you must possess, not just some of the time, but all of the time. Let's go through the list. And by the way, I'm Mark Hunter, the Sales Hunter. And I did write the book, A Mind for Sales, where I dig into these topics in depth in my book. Number one, trust. That sounds cliche. That sounds so trite. But you know what? Trust is at the core. And I share this first for this very simple reason. Because when you demonstrate the other 9 things that I'm about to share with you, you will find yourself in a position where you are creating trust for your customers. You see, trust is not what you say. It's not what you do. No, trust is what you say, but it's backed up by what you do. Number 2, R&D. R&D is the research and development department. That's what you want to be for your customers. You want to be their research and development department. What does that mean? That means you're bringing to them ideas. You're bringing to them solutions that they had not thought of, because you understand their business so well that you're seen as a person who can bring to them keen insights. Number 3, timely. Timely means you say what you're going to do and you do it. And you show up on time. You're punctual. And more important than ever, you respect their time. When you say it's going to be a short phone call, you keep it short. When you say it's going to be 15 minutes for a meeting, it is 15 minutes. When you say you're going to have something to them by Tuesday at 4 o'clock, you deliver it to them Tuesday at 1 o'clock. You always exceed any schedule that you create. Timely is absolutely imperative, especially at the prospecting level, because customers are saying, I don't want you wasting my time. What does that mean? That means you respect their time. Number 4, it's respectful. Well, what's respectful? Respectful is demonstrating that you understand where they're coming from personally and professionally. Now, I could break this apart, but I'm keeping it together because here's the whole thing. When I understand you professionally, I'm going to understand you personally. When I understand you personally, I'm going to understand you professionally. You see, being respectful is understanding the position that you're in, where you come from, and what your goals are. Being respectful is about understanding you as an individual as much as understanding your business. And when I understand them both, I can be respectful. Number 5, listen. Listen. Again, people say, you're kidding me. Really? Yes, listen. It is amazing how few salespeople truly listen. You see, what I want to do is I want to be the salesperson who not only listens to what is said, but I want to listen to what's not being said. I want to listen to what's not being said, and I want to listen to what's being seen and not seen. You see, listening skills involve the eyes just as much as they do the ears, because it's amazing how body language in all forms demonstrates what's really happening. Listening is about understanding where the customer's going. Listening is about helping the customer feel more confident in being able to share with you more insights. And you see, that's another piece. I'm talking about a level of confidence, which takes me to my next one. Number 6, integrity. Integrity means there's a level of honesty. There's a level of absolute, genuine, compassionate caring that you demonstrate. And the integrity is that it's not just you're demonstrating integrity to the customer, but you're demonstrating integrity to all their employees. You demonstrate integrity by being seen as the same person, whether you're in front of the customer or whether you're in front of a barista, whether you're in front of a CEO or whether you're in front of a wait person in a restaurant. You see, integrity is not something you turn on or off. Integrity is 24/7. Number 7, helpful. Again, it sounds basic, but helpful is not just helping the customer on what they see or what they need, but being helpful in other ways. You see, I always say this, the mark of a great salesperson is when the salesperson is asked for input and assistance on things that they don't sell, they don't have anything to do with. What does that mean? That means that the customer must have a level of confidence. They must see trust. They must see integrity. They must see they start to see all those things in there. And they look to you as being helpful to help them. Helpful is about going beyond what is expected. Helpful is about going past what would be done to get the deal. Helpful is about creating a long-term relationship. Number 8, transparent. Transparency is something that is not on display very often. Transparent, what does that mean? That means when an order is not happening right, when something didn't get followed up correctly, when you may have dropped the ball on something, you're being willing to say, hey, here's what went wrong. Transparent is being willing to put yourself under the bus. You're putting yourself under the bus if that's what it takes, because you're upright and you're honest with them. And you know what? When you're transparent, that's how, again, you demonstrate integrity and trust. Number 9, you're honest. Yes, this all fits in there together. And if you think about it, when you're honest, it is amazing how nothing else gets hidden. You see, you can't be transparent without being honest. You can't demonstrate trust. See how all these begin to come together? And number 10, committed. Do you have a level of commitment to the customer? Do you have a level of commitment to yourself? You see, when people are committed, they don't make excuses. When people are committed, they're focused on making sure the task at hand gets done. When they're committed, they follow through and deliver on what needs to be done. When they're committed, it's amazing how results happen. Do customers want to deal with companies and salespeople who aren't committed to them and to the outcome that they're looking for? No, they don't. You see, I started off with trust at number 1, and I ended with commitment at number 10 for a very simple reason. Those are the bookends to the other 8 items. I want you to ask yourself, of the 10, where's your strength? Where's your weakness? Focus in on your strength. Take that to the next level. But then look at one of your weaknesses and you say, how do I correct that? How do I bring that up to a higher level to where I can be seen as the salesperson that a customer would look at and say, of those 10 traits, he or she demonstrates all of them at a maximum level. I'm Mark Hunter, the Sales Hunter. A lot of this is in my book, A Mind for Sales. I do want you to pick it up. And hey, I want you to check out all of the other things we have on our website, including our new, The Sales Hunter University. It's about helping you become the salesperson to where you maximize these 10. I'm Mark Hunter, the Sales Hunter. Great selling.